It doesn't begin with chaos, it begins quietly. So quietly that no one even notices the moment your childhood starts slipping away. You're small, too small to understand anything, standing in front of an adult who can't carry their own weight. Maybe they're drowning in anger. Maybe they're numb from their own pain. Maybe they're just absent, not gone. Just unreachable. And your little brain makes a decision it should never have to make. If I don't hold everything together, everything will fall apart. That is the exact moment the child version of you starts to disappear. Not on the outside, on the inside. You smile more, you speak softer, you read every tiny shift in the room like your life depends on it. You become the stabilizer, the peacekeeper, the emotional parent to your own parents. And the world applauds you for it. You're so mature, you're so helpful, you're so strong. But no one ever asks, at what cost? This is the silent grief of the kid who grows up too early. Because when a child is forced to manage the emotions of adults, their brain rewires itself around vigilance and responsibility. Psychologists call it parentification, but for the child, it's just survival. You learn to scan for danger before danger happens. You learn that your needs are too much. You learn that love must be earned by fixing, rescuing, maintaining. So you shrink, you bury your feelings, you turn yourself into the version that offends no one. The good child, the reliable one, the one who never breaks down, never asks, never needs. And you wear that mask so well you eventually forget it's a mask. But the child inside you didn't die. They just waited for someone, anyone, to finally say you didn't have to be strong. Fast forward to adulthood and the symptoms get trickier. You become hyper-independent. You push people away because needing feels dangerous. You overfunction in relationships, always the emotional caretaker. You confuse exhaustion with productivity. You feel guilty for resting. You don't trust calm rooms. You expect love to cost you something. And the worst part, you think all of this is normal because your nervous system learned chaos first and called it home. But here's the truth you've avoided for years. You weren't strong. You were forced to be strong. Children don't choose that role. They step into it because attachment matters more than authenticity. And the cruel joke is, what kept you alive then is destroying you now. So many adults walk around with abandoned inner children still pulling the strings, overachieving to feel worthy, overgiving to feel safe, over-explaining to avoid rejection, apologizing for existing, and somewhere inside, a small voice is still whispering, why didn't anyone protect me? Healing begins with something simple but brutal, witnessing your own story. Not minimizing it, not comparing it, not pretending it wasn't that bad. It was bad, not because of the events, but because you survived them alone. Real healing is returning to that buried child and saying, you didn't deserve this. You get to rest. I'm here now. Shadow work isn't about becoming a better person. It's about finally meeting the person you had to abandon to survive. The scared one, the angry one, the lonely one, the one who held the world together while no one held them. This is grief. This is release. This is unlearning a lifetime of survival. And yes, it hurts. But pain is a sign that your frozen parts are thawing, that the story is finally shifting, that you're becoming whole in the way you never got to be. You didn't have a childhood, but you do have a future. And this time, you get to grow on your own terms, softly, slowly, safely.